Watching my six all day, every day.
I just wanted to help. I offer bread.
You mess around, you find out. You're fired.
Fired?
As dawn broke over Columbus, Ohio on July 27th, an extraordinary kind of anticipation settled over the city. It wasn't just another Sunday morning. This was the day when two worlds, the pulsating energy of professional football and the poetic magic of pop music, would unite in a way that felt almost cinematic. The Kelce family had arrived, and the long-anticipated wedding of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce was about to unfold in the heart of Ohio. From the moment the Kelce family's private jet touched down on the tarmac of a local suburban airport, the air seemed charged with excitement. Camera lenses zoomed in, fans pressed against fences, and media outlets scrambled to capture every detail. The first to emerge from the jet was Jason Kelce, the groom's older brother and celebrated former Philadelphia Eagle. He wasn't dressed in the sharp lines of a suit or the glitz of red carpet attire. Instead, he wore a cartoon t-shirt and sweatpants as if to say, "This is family, this is home." His easy smile and approachable manner endeared him even more to the crowd, who cheered as he high-fived a young fan holding a homemade sign. Beside him was Kylie Kelce, his wife, understated yet radiant in a worn black hoodie and jeans. Her eyes were serious, focused on the moment, but anyone watching could see the joy sparking beneath her calm. She reached for Jason's hand as they stepped onto Ohio soil, a quiet gesture that spoke of years of shared moments both big and small. Then came a sight that would be splashed across social media feeds within minutes. Mr. Ed Kelce in a classic tuxedo, standing next to Travis. Father and son, both tall and unmistakably proud, shared a quick laugh before embracing. Their bond was visible in the way Ed adjusted Travis's lapel, his hands steady but his eyes shimmering with emotion. For Ed, this was more than a wedding. It was a milestone, a memory in the making. The wedding venue was a secluded estate by the Ohio River, chosen for its tranquil beauty and the deep personal connection it held for Travis. As a child, he'd spent countless weekends fishing and skipping stones along these banks, dreaming of someday bringing someone special here. Now, as sunlight danced on the water, that dream was coming true. Inside the estate, preparations had been underway for days. Donna Kelce, Travis's mother, had arrived early to oversee every detail. She moved through the house with the practiced grace of someone who'd organized many family gatherings, her laughter brightening the atmosphere. Donna had become something of a legend in NFL circles, not just for her son's achievements, but for her warmth and unwavering support. Since Taylor entered Travis's life, Donna had welcomed her with open arms, bridging the gap between the high-octane world of football and the introspective realm of music. It was Donna, friends whispered, who had orchestrated much of the wedding's unique blend of styles. The theme was Evermore Meets Arrowhead, a nod to Taylor's poetic album and the indomitable spirit of the Kansas City Chiefs. The estate grounds were transformed. Warm yellow lights twinkled overhead, casting a soft glow on long oak tables adorned with wildflowers and mismatched, vintage glass vases. At the heart of it all was a stage draped in velvet, where musicians would soon play a mix of country classics and Taylor's own heartfelt ballads. Security was tighter than at any Super Bowl. High fences circled the property, and a discreet but formidable team of guards patrolled the perimeter. Yet inside, the atmosphere was anything but tense. Laughter floated from the kitchen, where friends and family gathered over fresh coffee and homemade pastries. The guest list was a who's who of both the sports and music worlds. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds arrived with a flurry of hugs. Selena Gomez chatted animatedly with Brittany Mahomes, and NFL stars mingled with music legends, all brought together by the couple at the center of it all. As the hour of the ceremony approached, Travis could be seen pacing the library, rehearsing his vows. Though famed for his composure on the field, he admitted to close friends that this was the most important speech of his life. Across the hall, Taylor sat with her closest friends, a serene smile on her lips. She wore a simple, elegant gown that seemed almost ethereal, her hair pinned back with a single wildflower. In her hands, she clutched a letter from Travis, a tradition they'd started months earlier, writing to each other before every big game or show. Outside, the river shimmered in the afternoon sun. Guests began to take their seats, their conversations hushed with anticipation. As the first chords of Lover played softly from the speakers, Donna led Travis down the aisle, her arm linked with his. There was a collective intake of breath as Taylor appeared, her eyes locked on Travis, the world fading away as she walked toward him. The ceremony was intimate and heartfelt. Both Taylor and Travis exchanged vows they'd written themselves, speaking not just of love, but of partnership, patience, and the adventure that awaited them. There were tears, laughter, and applause as they were pronounced husband and wife, their first kiss as a married couple illuminated by the golden light of dusk. As the sun set, the celebration moved indoors. The reception was a joyful riot of music, dancing, and toasts. Patrick Mahomes raised a glass to the newlyweds, recalling the moment he first met Taylor and teasing Travis about his game day nerves. Blake Lively and Selena Gomez led a conga line through the dining room, while Jason Kelce, ever the entertainer, performed an impromptu rendition of Shake It Off that had everyone on their feet. But amid the revelry, there were quieter moments too. Donna was seen slipping her arm around Taylor, the two of them sharing a private conversation by the window. Ed watched his sons, pride etched across his face, while Kylie snapped candid photos that would soon fill family albums. As midnight approached, Travis and Taylor slipped away to the riverbank, escaping the crowd for a few moments alone. They sat in silence, listening to the gentle rush of water and the distant strains of music. For Taylor, this wedding was more than a fairy tale. It was a rare moment of peace after years in the spotlight. For Travis, it was the start of a new chapter, grounded in love and shared purpose. The party stretched long into the night, but for those who witnessed it, the real magic was in the details. The handwritten notes tucked into place settings, the old family photos displayed on the mantel, the laughter that echoed through the halls. It was a wedding that felt at once grand and deeply personal, a celebration not just of two stars, but of two families and two communities coming together. By morning, the world would wake to a flood of headlines and viral photos, dissecting every dress, every speech, every whispered moment. But for those who were there, the memories would linger far longer than any tweet or news story. They'd remember the warmth of the lights, the taste of homemade pie, the sound of Taylor and Travis singing together under the stars. As the last guest departed and the first rays of sunlight crept over the estate, Donna Kelce stood at the window watching her family, now a little bigger, a little brighter, begin the next day. She smiled, knowing that something truly special had happened here, beside the river in the heart of Ohio. And somewhere, in the quiet that follows every great celebration, Taylor and Travis held hands and dreamed of everything yet to come. Their story had captured the imagination of millions, but it was only just beginning.